Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we are now in the second stage after the Robot Masters. We are in the Seeking Redemption stage, which is the stage that you are sent to once you are going to look for the fourth key and basically the element of that the robots were working on developing. So this part you do definitely need. You do definitely need a help with the boost here of Pulse Driver there to get across there. This is also to get the secret rather than going along the bottom, which I'm demonstrating because it's a lot more interesting to go that route. I also had to fix it so that the E-Tank, you could not get it from below. That was another problem, was people could just get up there and get it below. So that was a change, I believe, in revision... That might have been a revision 4 change. It for sure was revision 3. Also, the ground has been changed in revision 4. It was more of just a sort of a blocky ground. And it just seemed a lot more interesting to make it literal grass outside of the castle. Also, one of the tile sets being used was removed, and I ended up using the purple tile set here on pretty much... I don't remember that pit being that long, but maybe it's just my angle, I jumped at it. Anyway, yeah, we removed the other tile set just to replace it with the purple for some consistency, to make it from zone to zone, you know, area to area, just to have that be a little bit more consistent. It didn't feel like it needed to be in there, and it was the only place I used it on the entire stage, so I just felt I'm gonna get rid of it. So let's go back through here. This level, I talked about earlier, the original 3. If there was a 4th stage that was from my original pack, I'll just take a damage boost there. If there was a stage that was in that pack originally as a 4th, it would have been this one. This was Horror Man stage. I'll just get across there. Jump over you. And then also, yeah, there's a ceiling now put on this because I was trying to avoid having people cheese it by just using Rush Jet the whole way. Not sure how I like the look of it, but, you know, it is what it is. This part got adjusted as well. So what we did here, and then I'm going to go get my 1-up and come back down. So we made an adjustment here. This used to be the way to go up here, and I'll just show you what it is. It's kind of like a path. You choose your own adventure, and if you want that, if you feel you need that help, go for it. I'm going to need it now. So I'll get it now. And it also acts as a place that you will fall back into later. So you'll see that after. So we'll go across here, and there we go. Bit of a thing, so it's like, don't overshoot your landing. I'm trying to get to this without hitting this. Ah! It's okay, that works. So here, this is a brand new edition here. This is part of revision 4. Wow, that's a Megaman Maker error, because he would usually just go back up. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by this one too. So yeah, new background, new area. I just thought it was a nicer transition. You're kind of getting in the castle a little bit. And we've got our introduction to our Guardian guy here, who was also previously inside Gust Man's stage. So you can get rush now there. I think they've maybe done that to make it accessible to get in those tighter spots. So we did this, so you'd slide out, and then you don't want to go too far. So now, if you fall down here, you don't die. But what happens is you will go back to the area with the mech, and you will have to deal with that again. And then you'll have to go all the way through that little side thing there. So, if you want to cheese this part, it is encouraged, it's fine. You do what you gotta do. Again, another little jump over spot here. Yeah, I changed a little bit more with this level in Revision 4. There was something always about it that never really gelled with me, and I wasn't really happy with all of it. So I made a couple of minor adjustments along the way. You know, there's some forced rush usage or forced pulse driver usage, but you know what, that's fine, that's some good fun. I made this jump a little bit more difficult, where you used to just have to get to it, and these were up. Now you actually have to jump there. Got a nice screen transition here. Get over here, get that, and then we're gonna go down, and we've got, I'm gonna call it a mid-boss fight, even though it's an actual fight. So we're gonna take on Nightman. Pretty sure this will electrocute him. There we go, and there's the key. And then it releases us down. Watch out for those things there. So we get down. And now we've got some more new backgrounds, which are really kind of cool. These are from, I believe, Megaman Base. I think they just add a nice feel to it. Before, I had kind of a stagnant castle background. And that was fine for what it was. But at the same time, why not do something a little different? And, you know, make it a bit spooky. Because it's got sort of this Dracula-esque ambiance to it, you know. Okay, we're gonna get in here, get some health. And we've got, these were added in Revision 3, the chains, just to make, again, things a bit more difficult. You had to be a bit more patient. And now we're back to the background that was originally in the level from the start. So we'll go through here. And we're gonna go get our fourth key. There we go. It's a safe way of doing it. There we go, and there's our key up there. And we've got our key, and definitely going to cheese this all the way back, because why wouldn't you? Why go through that again? You can do it, just in case you do run out of rush jet. It is possible, and you can do it. So I have checked, it does work, it is fine, and you can do it. We'll give Pulse Driver some love here, because we're going to need it for the boss. You know what? We're just going to use an E-tank. Why not? I'm going to go up here. I always take the bottom route. You can take multiple routes in this level. I made it that way. But I always go down there. And then that way has the chain too. I don't really want to deal with the chain. We got the roaches up here though. That's always fun to deal with. Okay, we are going to use some weapons here. Well, the roaches are a pain in the butt because roaches are hard to get rid of, and that's okay. I got lots of ammo, so we're good. Brought the axes back quickly from Jinsu Man's level. I probably should have used Rush Jet to save some energy, but that's okay. I always forget that I put that bat there, and I guess that's why. I don't want people to remember that. So the easiest way to overcome this without getting hit is to hit the timer. That way you don't get crushed. And then we've got a different background again. Also, little subtle changes that I did make. I made to the stone tiles. I broke them up a lot more. I used different variations of them just to give it a little bit more of a interesting look, and it wasn't so stagnant all the time and consistent. It was just And then also revision 3, we changed this from a flat battle room to basically having different layers to it. There we go. Got you a little bit on your way by. And it makes it harder for Mega Man to avoid those attacks. You can time them a little bit, but fortunately he has a really simple pattern, and you're able to defeat him relatively easily. Alright, and there's our keys. We've got all our keys. Now we've got our special weapon, and we are locked and loaded for the castle. And so that's the big overhaul for that stage from Revision